You got your boy Sean here, your boy Trey here.
Yo!
What's happening? We're in Florida. Yeah, we're in Florida. It's raining, storming, windy. You know, but it ain't too bad right now. Like I said, the hurricane come through. The hurricane came through, I think it come through this morning. Like I said, we're just now getting into Florida, so it's not that bad where we're at. We are, you know, hitting some tropical winds as it's come through, but and like I said, we're not actually in a hurricane or nothing, but it made me a good chance to actually bring to you good tips to kind of show y'all what it's like to drive in a storm. You know, my channel's all about bringing safety. I don't know why I'm trying to talk like that. You know, my hands, I got to keep both hands on the steering wheel, John. Talking about safety, and I'm trying to talk with my hands. No, both hands are on the steering wheel, honest to God. All right, if you're just joining us live, we're in Florida. We're driving through like a semi-tropical storm. I'm not in a hurricane or nothing. Like I said, the hurricane, what was it, Hurricane Nicole, is what they called it? Yeah, it came through earlier. So we're just dealing with the aftermath, the tropical winds and stuff. And I wanted to bring it to you live. And this video is not recorded. This is a live video right now. I'm in Florida. 75. We're not in no danger out below high winds. You can feel the winds hitting. There's a lot of rain. So you have to be extra careful in safety. If you're getting some value from this video, or if you do get some value, make sure you hit that like button. Also, make sure you leave me a comment below. Let me know you watched the video. Just let me know that you're in the house. I really appreciate that. It lets me know who's watching. And listen, I do answer questions just because I'm driving. I've got you on the screen right here, so I can't text back, but I can answer back to your comments. So if you want to ask a comment or anything while I'm driving, ask away, and I'll answer it back live, right on the spot. Anyway, got my boy Trey here. It's his second week driving. He's been driving really good. What's going on, Jay's Party? I see you in the house. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I'm driving right now. Trey's over here on the passenger side. We just stopped, got some Popeyes chicken. He's over here eating chicken while I'm driving. So yeah, the winds are pretty strong. It's raining pretty good. So you have to be extra careful. So I wanted to go over some tips. Like I said, my channel is all about bringing y'all trucking life. And unfortunately, driving in the rain is part of it. It ain't always sunny. I've had a couple months with good sunny driving, so you're gonna drive in the rain. So let's go over some tips. Like, okay, before you ever start driving in the rain, let's say you're about to go, you're about to start, what you need to know before you go. All right, you want to check the Weather Channel. Like I checked the Weather Channel this morning before I even came down to Florida. I knew I was coming to Florida, and I was gonna call this morning, but I left about 7 because I wanted to be a couple hours. I appreciate that. I see that Jay's Party saying be careful. I'm trying. I wanted to leave a couple hours ahead of time, so that way I wouldn't be right in the middle of that hurricane. So I'm kind of behind it. I'm still in it, but you got to check. You want DOT maps, okay? You can look it up, and it tells you road closures. So once I get to Orlando, I know that Daytona was hit really hard this morning. I don't know how hard. I just know it's going to be hit hard. And we're going to be going up 95 to Savannah later. So I'll pull over and I'll look at the DOT map, and I will try to make sure there's no road closures. As far as I know, I haven't heard anything on the radio or anything, but I'm going to check for road closures before I go. Okay, and I'll do that in Orlando before I even go to Savannah. Appreciate you joining us. The people just joined in. Like I said, I'm live in Florida. We're dealing with some tropical winds. We're not in the hurricane. It should be past us, but it's a little bit of rain, and I'm going over some safety trips. Okay, you got to make sure you pre-trip your truck. I know I say that all the time, y'all. I say pre-trip. You want to make sure your vehicle's up to par. So last night, I knew I was going to be coming down this way, and I knew the weather was going to be bad. Why? Because I was checking it. I got my tires checked out, and I had a little a dent in one of my tires, and a chunk mentioned on one of my steers. So I got 2 new tires on it last night. All right, on the way down here, I knew the storm was about to come, and I wanted to make sure that I reworked my tires. Anytime drivers, you get a tire. Watching? No, can't stop for the night. Got to keep rolling. The winds are not that bad. I'll know when to stop, but I appreciate the comment. Anyway, so what I did is I stopped and got my tires retorqued. You always need to do that once you get new tires. And guess what, drivers? One of the tires, the torque was loose. It was, one of the nuts was loose. So I'm glad I got it retorqued. Then I got to look at my windshield wipers. I went ahead and got the blades done. I did that before I got in the storm. So just because you're driving in the rain, you want to be prepared before you go. So make sure you do that. And also, going by the last comment, I just said, pull over. You got to make the call. So drivers, you are the captain of your ship. If you get out here and you're having to drive 10, 20 miles an hour, you pull it over for the night. Give it up. You're getting blown all over the road, pull it over. Don't risk your life. You are the #1 asphalt. Your ass is the #1 asphalt that you're going to have to carry. You know, that stuff in the back, that carpet, them TVs, is not worth nothing compared to your own life. Your family needs you, so when it gets bad, you pull over. That's my tips that I want to talk to you about before. If you're just joining in, we're in Florida. I'm on 75 South Bend. We're not really in the hurricane, but like I said, the hurricane should be done past. These are just tropical winds. But I wanted to talk to you about the rain. I wanted to show you what it was like driving in the wind and give you some tips. You get some value from this, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you smash the like button and make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know you're in the house. I really appreciate that. I appreciate all y'all watching. All right, so let's go over some other things while you're driving in the rain. #1, you should be wearing your seatbelt. Now, you should always be wearing your seatbelt, drivers, but I'm trying to stress y'all that you got to wear your seatbelt all the time. CDC says you are 30% more likely to be ejected from a vehicle if you're not wearing your seatbelt. In the rain, especially. We have a lot of stuff going on in rain. You get thrown out easily. You can have a wreck, you know, and so you're gonna make sure that you're wearing your seatbelt. 2, you want to keep your lights on. Drivers, you know how many drivers I see they're not driving in the light with their lights on? It's crazy. Make sure that you keep your lights on at all times. Drive your lights on. It's the only right thing to do, you know what I'm saying? #3 here, you also want to have your radio on low. Don't be jamming out in Tupac or AC/DC in the middle of a damn storm. Turn it down a little bit. I know you like your Leonard Skinner, and that's good, but when it's raining, you can listen to radio. Just turn it down a little lower. Keep it on low so you can pay attention, all right? Another thing is turn around, don't drown. You know how many times I've heard that, I'm sure. If you come up to a road and it's slap covered, let's just say it's just slap covered, the water, everything's covered, and you can't see, you don't know how deep that water is. Make sure, stop. Turn around, don't drown. That's what everybody says, you know what I mean? All right, and then, you know, another thing is this, you just gotta drive slower. Drive slower than you normally do. Drive slower, just back off. I call it take 5. You know the things like take 5? Take 5. Or more. Take 5 miles an hour before a curve, go 5 miles less in the rain, 5 miles an hour less in heavy traffic, or up to 20 miles an hour less. Whatever you gotta do. Take 5, that's what I call it. Also, you want your 7 seconds of following distance. You want to make sure you're staying far behind. You notice I'm not like riding nobody's ass. I'm not going to get on nobody. I'm going to back off slowly instead of just running up on somebody. I'm going to keep my distance. I don't know what they're going to do. They don't know what I'm going to do. And we're going to try to stay away from each other. That's definitely what you want to do. Absolutely no cruise control, drivers. You don't want to be out here in the rain driving the cruise control. It'll mess you up, cause you to swing off. And the last, if you're not comfortable driving, drivers, just don't drive. That's the best thing I can tell you. Just don't drive if you're not comfortable with it. Anyways, I'm going to get off here. I said the rain looks like it's about to clear up, and the winds are really still high, so I'm going to need to pay attention a little more. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. If you got some value from it, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe for more Trucking Live with Sean. Let's get it.